Contrary to popular belief, this is not just rap music. This is life. So I offer you right now, life. Life. For every little black child, this is life. Life. For every single parent, this is life. Life. For every brother behind bars, this is life. Hold your head.
What's happening? We still here. Episode 35, Unmasked, a.k.a. Cognac Crew. You know what it is? Your boy Trez, the Barbarian. 1/3 of Unmasked. So glad to be here. Across from me, I got my boy P. What's happening with the family?
What's good, man? We here, back in business. Still doing it. King to a God, forever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Spins, what's good, baby?
I'm good. Thank you, fellas. We back at it. You know how I feel about us getting it together, doing this thing every week, and you know, talking to our people. Brandon, welcome, sir.
First off, don't call me Brandon. That's first off. I'm Brandon to him, but to the world, I'm Saint Row, a.k.a. Stanley Newcomer, your favorite game show host. And, you know, we out here. You know what I'm saying?
It's a Stanley
Newcomer podcast, man. I appreciate y'all for having me.
Man, welcome, brother.
Glad to have you.
Appreciate y'all for having me, man. I've been watching for a minute, so I appreciate y'all for having me.
Salute.
Well, y'all see what I got on.
I was already going to say.
You already know I've been flexing since we walked in the building.
I should have worn mine.
You brave, my brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, I got to represent.
Lose or lose. You heard me?
It don't matter, man. I'm still a Cowboy fan. Die hard. You know that.
Yeah, you know me too. I stay true to my team too. We at the top, baby.
For now.
Yeah, okay.
It's 1 week. You're 1-0. We're going to take it slow, okay? 1 week at a time.
Hold on, Stanley Newcomer.
I'm the newcomer today.
Yeah, he's not gonna say nothing. He just got all this yellow over here. That's what he gonna do.
Him and his terrible towel.
Hey man, I'm gonna tell you like this.
A little bright over there, bro.
Shout out to the Steelers. I appreciate them, man.
Homie.
They beat the Bills.
You know what?
Helped us solidify that first spot.
I don't give
Spins,
a damn.
we can actually shout out to the Steelers. Like, they're not in our division. They're not in our conference.
At the end of the day,
I'm not doing it.
they're not a threat.
You know,
Not doing it.
the only time we see them is if we go to the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying?
So, but the other piece to this is, you know, I've been doing this, you know, with them for quite some time, and they don't give me that respect.
Yeah.
So I'm not giving them
I like
that
respect,
respect.
man. You know what I'm saying?
I like the shirt,
I
man.
appreciate that, man.
Yeah, that
That is a dope shirt.
Appreciate
That is a dope shirt.
Shout out to Ill Currency.
Okay. Yeah, that's what's up. Hey, man, what we got going?
All right, so before we get into everything,
Oh, yeah.
I do want to make sure that we do give this brother some time to talk about why he's here, what he's bringing to the table, and what he has on display. And so without further ado, I'll pass it over to you, my brother.
Hello and welcome to Urban Trivia.
Let's get it.
The card game that's from the culture for the culture. I'm your host, Stanley Newcomer, and this is Urban Trivia.
I like
So
it.
basically, we started this. We started out doing live events about 2017-ish. And we just wanted to do something different. Like, we always hosted parties and stuff like that. So we wanted to do something different. So we did karaoke, we did speed dating, we did vision board parties and all that kind of stuff. And then my homeboy was like, man, let's do a trivia night. Okay, cool. And you know, he brought me on the host.
Okay.
All right.
And because I hosted the parties. And so that's how we pretty much started Urban Trivia.
Okay.
But then as the pandemic hit last year, well, before that, I was like, yo, we need to make this an actual card game. We was in the alley. It was probably about 2018-ish. And it was just a fleeting thought.
Yeah.
Like, man, we should make this a card game. And he was like, oh, yeah, that'll be a good idea. Nothing else after that. So,
how it goes, though.
so then last year, man, I was sitting at my desk, bro. I was looking out the window and I said, man, we need to make this fucking card game, bro. Like, we got to do it. And so I just text, like, so it's 4 of us, right? So it's me, Jason, DJ, Almost Famous, and my man Marcus of Eye Opener ENT. And so so I just text him. I was like, hey, it's time to make this. It's time to make that card game, bro.
Yeah. Okay.
And they was just like, I don't know. I say, hey, man, listen. Either I can do it or we could do it.
Hey,
however y'all want to do it.
I like the ultimatum.
Right.
But it's getting done.
Yeah, I like the ultimatum.
And you know, and everybody was like, you know what? No, like I see what you saying behind it, like, you know, and so I you know, just laid them out like how the game will go and stuff like that, and man, we just started going. So we started probably around this time last year, just with planning and everything, and then we launched. Man, it was crazy.
Well, let's slow down for a second. So, for the people and for myself, for my brothers, take me through the planning process. So I got the concept.
Okay.
I knew how you brought the people in. Take me through the planning.
So the planning was, one, figuring out how the game would play.
Okay.
Right. So we was like, okay, what can make this stand out? Right. So we wanted to make sure that everybody can enjoy it. Right. Because my whole thing was like, okay, birthdays, Thanksgiving, 4th of July, you know, all those get-togethers, or
Family
just people or just people doing game night. You know what I'm saying? Bachelorette parties. Right. You know what I'm saying? Girls night out. I mean, girls night in type shit. So I just wanted to make sure that everybody could be included. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so that was the one thing. We had a whole gang load of questions, but you got to understand that the live version functions way different than the card game does. So like with the live, it's TVs and phones that you playing with, not with cards.
Right. Okay.
So so that was the first things, figuring out the gameplay. And so, you know, after looking across the landscape, I was like, you know, you can play individually, you can play with teams. You know what I'm saying? So we got A, B, C, D answers. It's all multiple choice questions. Right. You know what I'm saying? And so we put 4 sets of answer cards in there. So you can play individually if you don't trust your teammates. You know, hey, I want to play by myself. You know what I'm saying? Or you can get 7 people on one team, and you know that be they set. They just gotta agree on their answer.
Okay.
So my question is, and did you have something else?
I do have something else, but go ahead with yours.
My question was, how did y'all come up with the questions?
Man, just all from here, bro. Like just from growing up, like just literally growing up is. We got movies, music, sports, TV, memes, growing up black, like everything that you can think of. You know what I'm saying? Like from Martin to Fresh Prince to, you know,
all the
Beyonce, all the all the 90s sitcoms, 2000s. But we also got like Proud Family. So my daughter's 10.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So she can kind of enjoy it too. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. But we also wanted to make it educational. Tell you something that you didn't know about black people. Like, so we got like who invented the Super Soaker was a black dude. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. We have you know, first black quarterback, you know what I'm saying, to win a Super Bowl. Yeah. You know, stuff like that. So we have like, we want to educate you as well as entertain you too.
Got you.
So
gotcha.
So my question was, because you made a great point, and I mean, looking at it from a reflective standpoint, the creative process, I'm glad that you and your brothers took the time to do it. Looking at it from a reflective standpoint, it wasn't a hard do.
No, because we had 4 years of questions already.
Well, no, you have more than that. I mean, you don't got to say your age, but you have that many questions.
Not even just saying that. Yeah, like, I mean, I'm 33, but I'm just saying, like, even still, like, you know, we had 4 years of questions from doing it live. Oh, so that way, you know what I'm saying? So literally we just went through and like, man, what's the best of the best? You know what I'm saying? From our experiences and stuff like that. So
you spoke about the live version. So you have an app and everything?
So no, we don't have an app yet. We're gonna develop it. That's really the next thing that we're working on. But it's figuring out how that functions. because we would like it to function for our live show, and kind of like where you could just play. Y'all ever play Kahoot? Anybody ever play anything on Kahoot? So
that's what
you know,
think when you said the app.
yeah, like so something like that where I can just give you this game pin.
My daughter can play it too.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And any tablet, any phone, any cell device can just type in this pin number and you're connected to Delvin hosting his game night.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's, you know, like we would want to do some kind of
a variation
like that.
of that.
Yeah.
It's dope.
But it's expensive.
No, I'm sure.
So,
But
you know,
you'll get there.
Oh no, like we there.
Okay.
If I'm being honest, like we there is just figuring out if now's the time to do it. You know what I'm saying? We still haven't even did the second edition. We haven't done the expansion packs. How, you know what I'm saying? We're just trying to figure out our roadmap. You know what I'm saying? And what's next.
So all the questions that you guys had, you say you had like 4 years on the expanded versions. There's going to be more questions that you're going to
right. So you know, some people will come up to, and honestly, like the joy becomes, so after you play it a few times, if you're like up on the culture, like I'm sure all of us are, if you up on it, you like, oh man, like now I know all the answers. You know what I'm saying? So now the joy becomes in sharing it with your friends, with your family, seeing their reactions when you ask this question. Oh dang, I ain't even know. You know what I'm saying? They're like, oh, I'm gonna trip them up with this one. Wait till I'll ask them this one. So that becomes the joy. But I think for us, we get a lot of people who come, man, I wish y'all had some more insecure questions. Oh man, I wish y'all had more Martin questions. Oh man, I wish y'all had more Fresh Prince questions. So that way, what we can do is we can take that data and go and say, okay, well, I'm gonna do this expansion pack for only 2000s TV. I'm gonna make more music questions, and you can just buy that expansion pack and add it to this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So those are the things that we have in the next few months. We also are gonna do the second edition of Urban Trivia, which is all new questions, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that, and just redo the whole shebang bang.
Okay.
So right now, this is already out, so you can already
this is already out. This is on, we sell on Amazon, we sell on Walmart.com, and also our website, urbantriviagame.com.
So tell me about the process of getting down with Walmart.
So Walmart was actually very easy.
Okay.
It was very easy, man. They're trying to get anybody that is willing to sell because they're trying to compete with Amazon.
Okay.
The question you should ask is, how did you get it on Amazon? Because, brother, that shit took about 5 months, bro.
Really?
Dog, like, so many hoops you got to jump through. So many back and forth. Like, there's nobody you can call. There's nobody you can call. Everything is support tickets, email, fam. And, you know, so, but we just stayed persistent and got it done, man. And
so,
it's the best thing that ever could have happened.
Persistency pays off.
Yeah. So now that you have that, when you go to do the expansion pack through them, now it wouldn't be as
no.
process,
so now it's just adding a different product, you know, getting another ASIN is what they call it.
Okay.
You know, so
give the people that word again. Getting another what?
ASIN. So it's Amazon seller identification number, something like that. So that's just a product ID. That's it.
Got it.
So, but yeah, if you are trying to sell on Amazon, just stay persistent and pay the $40 a month. This is to anybody that's trying to sell on Amazon. Pay the $40. Like,
I think that's the number everybody wanted to know.
Man, listen, pay the $40.
Yeah.
It pays for itself, and you don't even have to pay it out of your pocket. All they gonna do is just take it out of the money that you make. Yeah. Like, because so basically, I'm gonna let y'all know something about Amazon. Anytime you search Amazon, you're not seeing every product that's available on Amazon.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
You're seeing the featured products.
Of course.
Like, you literally have to go and click, change it from featured to click all to see all of the products.
Okay.
So every person that you see on Amazon, those are the people that paid the $40. The people who don't, you don't get to see them. And that's how we started.
Okay.
I was like, fam, I would search it by name. It don't come up.
Because you had on the featured?
Because it's under featured.
Right.
Okay.
And then I just happened to be on my computer. I said, let me try it on my computer. I switched, and then I seen the little I was like, oh, they got a filter. So then when I clicked all, now it shows second, it's in like the second position right below whatever sponsored ad that they have. So I was like, oh, okay. So now I'm on YouTube, I'm on Google doing my Googles and trying to figure out, well, how do I get a featured spot?
Right.
Oh, pay the $40.
So that's the $40 takes care of the featured position.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
Okay.
So now pay the $40 and it gives you the ability to be featured. It don't guarantee you to be featured. There's still other things like one, how competitively you're priced. The other thing is your turnaround time for our shipping, and the other thing is your inventory.
Okay, so you still house the inventory, and once you get the requests.
At the time
you did.
Yeah, we was doing all our shipping ourselves.
Okay,
and we did good. We did real good.
Okay,
but when we changed our model to being fulfilled by Amazon, meaning us shipping all of our inventory to them and letting them mail it out, that's when you get Amazon Prime. Now you're available to be sent out in 2 days.
Yeah.
That changes things.
Right.
We had people that we know that would be like, I'm not ordering it off Amazon because I'm not paying for shipping because I pay for Prime.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like that was a drawback.
Right.
So, when we changed it to that, game changer, bro. Like it sells itself.
Yeah.
I don't have to run no ads. It sells itself.
So tell me a little bit about your packaging. What made you guys come up with the packaging, and what was the process of that?
So this was one of our first. This was one of our first flyers that we made, and I was like, dude, like that's all we need. Like, put it in the Martin font, turn it sideways, and we already had this pretty much. We just had to materialize it and like really see it on a box. Like it's subtle, but you can really see like there's like I don't know how to say it. That's not the technical term, but it's like almost like a little invisible layer. It's like very thin, but you can see Urban Trivia still right behind it too. Like you can probably see it better.
Oh, so almost like a watermark.
Yeah, it's like a watermark that's right behind it. I was gonna say opacity. You have to turn your opacity down.
Oh, I can see it now.
But but yeah. So I was because it was just bland at first. I was like, man, we still need something else to it
to give it a little kick.
Yeah, and that was it, man. But shout out to our graphics guy who, a lot of nights back and forth on, hey man, we need to change the box to this, we need to change the box to that, and my team, man, like we really put in a lot of, it was a lot of back and forth, a lot of agreeing, disagreeing. I'm sure y'all know, like, it's 3 of y'all, it's 4 of us. You know what I'm saying? So somebody has a vision of how that person wants to go, but the other person, they got a vision too of how they think that it should go. You know what I'm saying? And we just work through that. You know what I'm saying? And it's just been the best experience, man.
Sounds like y'all went through a hell of a creative process. And I mean that because it's like you just mentioned, it's more than one person.
It's more than
versus one.
Yeah, and but the good part is we all have the same common goal. So we may not take my route to get there. We may not take Jason's route to get there. We may not take Darren's route to get there. We may have to take Marcus's route. But then on Marcus' route, we come back and say, I don't know about this one. So, Brandon, what was you talking about?
Yeah.
And then it's like, well, I don't know about this because this way is a little shaky. Darren, what was you saying again? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's just, and you just come up with a plan, man, and execute. That's the biggest thing is planning. Like you have to effectively plan with anything that you're doing.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I have one question. I know we, you may have some other pieces, but do you feel like this is something I've been kind of, bouncing between within my mind back and forth. Do you feel like the pandemic hurt or helped you?
What? Help.
Okay. I say that because here's where I got.
But that's me being selfish. Go
ahead. Because I noticed that it came out, for the most part during the pandemic, and so I don't know if that was strategic or what, but I just know that I feel like it did help y'all. I only asked did it hurt because sometimes it may have slowed the process. I don't know how long you were going through, before.
The only
until
thing,
you just said it today.
The only thing that slowed down was supply chain. That's it. Just getting these here. That's the only thing, bro. Right. It's like, so let me step outside of myself, because I've been tremendously blessed throughout this whole process to not had been furloughed. My wife ain't been furloughed. My kids good. Nobody that was like super duper close to me has caught COVID or passed from it.
That's
so, like
God bless.
I definitely want to thank God for that. I literally wake up saying the same prayer every morning, thanking for that. So I don't want to be naive to the struggles that people did have out there. But for me,
yeah.
And with this and everything else that I did last year,
yeah,
it was up.
Okay.
Up.
Love to hear it, man.
Like up. So, but yeah, we and we definitely knew that there. And this was the other thing. We started because we couldn't do it live in person. We started doing them on Zoom. We started doing Urban Trivia live on Zoom.
A Zoom.
So that's when we knew.
Yeah.
If we getting 40, 50, 60 people logging onto this Zoom to play it, hey man, that they'll do it on their own.
Right.
So, that was just the biggest thing is, like just getting it out to the people, man. Like that was
you ever thought of doing a clubhouse room?
Clubhouse. R.I.P. R.I.P. the clubhouse, man.
Okay. I'm just asking.
Man, listen, all right. So I'm gonna really tell you the day I got off Clubhouse.
Okay.
I witnessed a person, and y'all have listeners that I'm pretty sure may have been in that room. It was a Dallas room, and it was like, because I rap too, right?
Okay.
So I try to stay abreast on what's going on in the city. Man, this guy literally spoke to committing a murder.
Oh, that's crazy.
On Clubhouse.
That's crazy.
Now, there were other people that was in there. Like,
hey, hold on.
Fam, do you realize what you just said?
Time out.
So for me, so let me tell you the reason why.
I don't even. Young motherfuckers.
It's just too pretentious, bro.
They
like,
always tell on they
dog,
fucking
it's
selves,
just too
man.
pretentious. Like, all like,
Come on,
like
man.
you willing to do that? You literally willing to say that you committed this murder?
For the
I ain't
attention.
never heard no shit like this. Have
Bro,
you ever heard some shit like this before?
It's crazy.
For the
That's
attention.
your generation.
Unfortunately,
We don't do that
no.
shit.
You know what? That ain't even our generation. That's a generation below us. Like, but still, bro, it is kind of our fault. It is because we reward it.
On up.
Yeah,
We
ain't
reward
do
it,
that
bro.
shit.
That's really what it is. We reward it. But that's the day that I got off of there, because I was like, it's too many people. Well, even before that, it's just so many people that's an expert on everything.
Yep.
Like, just because I'm on stage and I'm the whatever of this room, that don't mean that I know shit.
Right.
But this is the thing, man. To a dumb nigga, anything sounds smart.
Yeah.
Like that's my
true.
biggest thing, bro.
That's
Like
true.
somebody, bro, I literally could get in here and I could start telling you about you need to set up your LLC, but then look, so listen, see, no, hold on, I see you looking at me.
Yeah.
So, but make sure you do your trademark, brother. But see, listen, don't pay nobody $5,000 for that, because that costs $300. Bro, I could get up here and do that shit, and everybody be like, "Oh my God, he's so smart. He knows about everything." Fam, all I did was do the Googles.
Yeah.
But that's what it is, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I always tell them the problem with the phone is the user.
For sure.
The phone is going to be smart.
Yeah.
It's the user.
It's the
Right.
person behind
You
it.
know, and what you choose to look up and indulge in for the most part.
For perfect example, man, it was this girl. She was like, the post said, when y'all talk about the vaccine and y'all talk about y'all do y'all research, where do y'all research? And this girl literally started sending screenshots of Facebook messages. I was like, fam, you don't understand that you're making his point.
Yeah.
Like,
You're not learning.
but to
You
your
don't
point,
have
like,
your own-
the phone is going to be smart. You can find data to support any fucking argument that you want.
Right.
So
Let's
yeah,
play
bro.
around, man.
Man,
I
let's
mean,
do
we got the card. Let's get a couple questions. Let's see how this works. I mean, I
Let
played
me,
it.
Let
you
me,
know,
let
but-
me. I'm gonna ask the room some, and then we can ask y'all individual ones.
Okay.
How that works.
Okay.
That sound good? All right, we'll see what y'all know. Hello and welcome back to Urban Trivia. I got to put my Stanley Newcomer voice on. If you walk into a convenience store to purchase in Arizona, but the price is $1.50 at the register, what is the proper response to the clerk?
This should say 99 cents. That's all I got is $1.08.
Is it
107.
Is it pull out your card and pay? B, say dang y'all went up. C, yo, it say 99 cents on this can, bruh. Or D, walk out and say, man, y'all tripping.
I say C.
Yeah,
Of course it is C. Of course it is C.
All right, he called it B.
Next. Hey, but they'll do it though.
Yeah.
They will try to do it, bro.
Of course they will.
$1.50. Man, I will. Boy.
Okay, how about take 0?
Right.
Next question. According to Meek Mill in the Negro National Anthem, Dreams and Nightmares, which car did we think was rented? Was it A, his Ferrari, B, Rolls Royce, C, Aston Martin, or D, Lamborghini?
I'm out of this shit.
Trez, you was talking that rap shit earlier.
I mean, shit, I know a little bit, but I'm gonna go with the Rolls Royce.
What would you say, Mr. D Spins? DJ D Spins?
Hey, you know.
It was a Rolls Royce Phantom, I think.
Pulled up in that Aston Martin. Y'all
I
thought
thought
it was rented?
So, I don't know.
It was Aston Martin.
Okay, it was Aston.
Aston Martin. Last
I knew it was
question.
It
Aston
wasn't
Martin.
rented. It was
Lease.
Ross's.
This is Ross. It's borrowed.
Oh man, don't
That's
do
fucked up.
305
like
stand
that.
up.
That's so funny. All right, last question that I have for y'all. On the show Martin, besides Martin Payne, how many characters did Martin play?
Ooh, that's a hell of a
I
question.
just counted this the other day.
Is it A8, B6, C9, or D4?
That's a hell of
4.
a question.
It's
Nah.
9.
You can think of 4 off your top.
I'm
off
going
top
8.
Of your head.
You going
9.
8?
I'm going
Yeah,
9.
you go 8. 4 is too easy.
Oh, you
I
know
go
what?
4.
I forgot the white boy.
That's why
It's
it's
a
9.
lot of people you gonna
Yeah.
forget
Right,
if you
there's a
saying
lot.
4.
I'm saying 8.
I say 9.
You might be right, Spence.
I know it's 9. I do it all the time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Shit, name the 9.
It's
I
C9.
can't even name them.
So the ones y'all are forgetting is King Beef.
Yep.
And you said the white boy,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
Then you got Roscoe.
Yep.
Nah, I knew Roscoe.
The car
Okay.
wash.
You got the Leroy or
Elroy
Elroy.
Preston.
You remember the fighting dude, the
Dragonfly
Dragonfly
Jones.
Jones. Then you got the ones you know, Shanae,
His mama.
his mom.
who
Shit,
else?
you right.
It's
Bro.
Fuck.
it's a lot.
Shout out to Martin, man.
Shout out to Martin.
the king, man.
Hey,
That come from
Yeah,
the
that's a
call,
couple
that
top-
come
I
from the
can't think
call
of
to
top-
Richard Pryor.
top
bro.
5.
Yeah.
You ever seen Which Way Is Up?
I
No.
have, but
I
I,
actually
don't, I
haven't.
don't remember it.
Nah.
To be honest,
Yo,
I
Richard
haven't.
Pryor
My mom
played
loved Richard
himself,
Pryor.
his dad, the preacher.
for real.
But he did
What?
that. He
I'm
did
gonna
that.
have
He did that in a couple movies. I'm gonna have to go check it
That's
out.
like a 70s.
I'm gonna have to go check it
throwback.
out.
I'm gonna check it out though.
Sound
Richard
like-
Pryor was
gosh.
funny, man.
Sound like
Yo.
a Saturday rainy day type.
Yeah,
Like, pull up.
man.
So I'm gonna go first.
Let's go.
All right. So, according to Nipsey Hussle, which of the following things did not occur the last time that he checked? Is it A, 2 chains on his neck? B, made a $250,000, no sweat? C, no smut on his rep? D, he's the streets voice out west? I kind of said that in like I was
Yeah.
rapping.
Last time that I
You
checked.
know it. You know what I'm saying?
I got
Which
to-
one is it?
Hold on. Do run that one more time.
A is A, 2 chains on his neck. B, made a $250,000, no sweat. C, no smut on his
What
rep.
was the question?
According to Nipsey Hussle, which of the following things did not occur the last time that he checked?
Did not occur the last
Did not.
time that he checked.
NOT.
I would say 2 chains on my neck.
It was 2
Ding,
chains
ding,
on
ding,
his
ding,
neck.
ding.
Because
Last
it was
time I
5
checked.
chains on his
Yeah.
neck.
Shout out to my boy Nipsey.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Go
Couple more
ahead, Trez.
questions.
All right. So, in what year did the first Air Jordans release?
Ooh. Everybody be wearing Jordan.
Everybody
I
wear the
don't.
J's.
Fuck
say-
the Jordans.
I say 85.
85s, 90, 86, or 83?
It could be 86.
86.
I think it's 85 though.
It is 85.
It is 85.
Yeah.
He got
The
drafted
year
in
after.
84.
Yeah, it was the year
85.
after. So
Yes,
it's the one.
sir.
Way to go,
Favorite
MJ.
ones, them ones.
Jordan 1.
That's your favorite one.
It is my
All right.
favorite shoe.
All right, whether you like them or not, your mom or granny made you eat these 2 things on New Year's Day.
Oh,
mac and cheese, black eyed peas and greens,
Like I peas and greens.
ribs and beans, or chips and dip.
Man, y'all know what that is.
Let's
Black
go.
eyed
Damn
peas and
nasty
greens, man.
ass black eyed
Oh
peas.
man, they for luck. They let them tell us
the
for luck.
greens. The black eyed peas sometimes it's hard to go down, man.
Hey, that's pretty fun, man.
Tell them
That's,
right now. Yeah, it's a good game.
that's
I like
pretty good.
So,
Good questions.
You know, it's questions like
There
that,
goes
man.
Spence.
Like growing up black, movies, music, TV, sports, you know, everything like that. So, like I said, man, urbantriviagame.com. Also, you can just type in Urban Trivia Game on Amazon. We're going to pop right up. You can get that there. Like I said, also Walmart.com is also there too. And we have a live event on September 25th at Cafe 214. So
Okay.
that's a Saturday. I think we go
What
from
time?
like 5 to 9.
Okay.
So
Pretty good
like,
time.
you know, little day party vibes. You can come up there, you know, get your food, get your drink, get your hookah, and be home by 12.
Oh, that's
You
what's
know
up.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Cafe 214, September 25th, Urban Trivia Live, man. Make sure
Come
y'all follow us at the Urban Trivia Game on Instagram, Facebook, everything like that.
All right.
But I ain't leaving. I'm here with y'all. I'm here to talk some shit. So what's up? What's the next thing?
See how he did? He came on the show.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
All right, so I would be remiss if we did not pay some homage to this brother, Michael K. Williams.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Rest in power. I definitely grew up watching The Wire.
Shit.
So I mean, if you're a Wire fan, you know Omar Little.
Omar's coming.
Yeah, you know what
Yes,
time
sir.
it is. So I can just remember the one. It was many different ones like this, but you remember the kids was on the block. He said Omar's coming. One kid was listening to his Walkman or whatever
Yeah.
at the time. And then they hit the alley. The guys was already waiting on him. He come behind him with the shotty. So I mean, that was one of the coolest parts, that I remember. And there was a lot of different scenarios like that, but that was one I remember for sure.
Nah, Mike was a fucking. I mean, when you look back at it, and it's sad that you got to look back at it, right? But
For sure.
Mike made his fucking mark, man.
Yeah.
you
for
know
sure.
he did some shit.
This shit as well.
And condolences to his family, man. It's a tragic loss.
For sure.
Definitely.
You know,
untimely.
I don't know. We go to the rumors, the media, because the
Yeah.
media always got to say some shit first about us, but
Right.
they put it on drugs. If it was that, then that fentanyl is some other shit, man.
Bruh.
Motherfuckers be careful. You
I
know
think
what
2
I'm saying?
Chainz just spoke on that too.
Yeah, I
recently.
mean that shit is different, man. If
It's
you go back
different.
to all the people that we've lost in a way that is unexplainable with drugs, I'm sure that probably played a part in it.
Fentanyl had a large
know?
part of it.
And I didn't know how little
No, you don't need a lot.
fentanyl that you can put in it and change the whole trajectory of your
Right.
night.
You don't need a lot.
Like,
You got to think they doing a lot.
So it's a lot of unsolved mysteries, man. But and again, all of these things you don't know because it's stuff that media puts out. It's not like he went out and said or
right.
his family went out and said.
Yeah, I mean, you
Yeah.
just want to celebrate the dude, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He fucking was an integral part of the Wire.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Legendary, just off of that alone.
Off of that
Yeah.
alone.
You
And he
know
had some
what I'm
other.
saying? No, he did Lovecraft and some other shit, but I'm saying
that was what he was.
He loved dancing.
forever and a day,
The Wire put him
Omar's
on.
coming, nigga.
Yeah.
Get your shit.
I'm gonna tell you
Right.
what I know him from because I ain't really watch, and it's fun. I get shit all the time from my urban trivia people because a lot of the movies and TV shows that black people watch, I ain't really watch them like that because I don't like violence. I don't like a lot
Okay.
of killing and stuff like that. But the role I know him from was Trapped in the Closet.
Oh, I did.
He was the
yeah,
cop.
He
in,
was the cop.
Trapped
Yeah.
in the Closet.
That was crazy. Yeah, he was. It was a lot of people in there that I didn't really
So,
realize.
yeah.
But yeah.
But yeah, man, like it's super sad, especially for it to be that way, you know what I'm saying? And then you start finding out more about his life, you know what I'm saying? Like things that he's been through and all of that kind of stuff. And man, like that changes. And the only thing you can really hope is that he has things set up for his family because
Sure.
we don't think like that. You know what I'm saying? We take tomorrow for granted. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I know he got a son that's a chef, so his son is good when it comes to that. But you're talking about losing your father.
Exactly, but that
age.
changes the trajectory of the rest of the family going down the line.
Yeah, so,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm sure that they in a good position though. You know,
they're definitely hopefully they're in a good position.
Hopefully so, man.
Trez, what you got on Mike, man? How do you remember Mike?
I remember Mike from everybody else from The Wire, but I seen a lot of videotapes of him dancing, so I had to do a little research, and they said, he had wanted to go to dancing school and things like that. Felt like Janet Jackson, and so I didn't know his passion for dancing was that big, but I've always seen a lot of videos of him, just having a good time dancing freely. But so I didn't know his passion for dancing was as big as it was, but definitely a true soul miss. I mean, he made his mark with that beauty mark on his face.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, the scar.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And so you think about somebody like that, and to us, he was obviously one of those iconic people who had that role that you're gonna remember him for forever. But to talk about sometimes you have these roles and responsibilities that have you engulfed in your work. And it don't necessarily have to be on the entertainment level, but it's a lot that goes with what you do on the day in and day out business. For example, you get engulfed in the urban trivia at times and other things, and other business adventures that you take on. Trey, same with you, with me, UP, and so they can say that it's peer pressure, it's these things that, and this is not necessarily him. We remembered him, but when you talk about getting engulfed in your work and being in a certain industry. And you just it can overwhelm you at times. What is that outlet? What do you have? Where do you go? And like he may or may not have been battling addiction. For what we know, he did. But I'm
not gonna call it addiction.
Yeah.
I mean, he just likes drugs.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, so I'm not gonna call it an addiction because he maintained his lifestyle.
Right.
He still got jobs. But to go back to what you were saying, I mean, what I think about when you reference that is the only person who survived the Joker was Jack Nicholson.
Yeah.
Right.
Every other Joker had problems playing that fucking role after they played it.
Yeah.
Or
die.
You go so deep into the character, it's almost like you embody that person.
Yeah.
You have to transform into being that person. So
that's like everybody who's played Malcolm X has had some type of revelation. If you watch the dude, if you look at the interview of the dude from Godfather of Harlem,
Nigel Thatch.
Yeah, he said, when he stepped into that, something overcame him. When Denzel did it, he said something overcame him.
You got to watch the roles that you play.
Yeah,
so just like Malcolm X, bro.
But everybody who does it, you know what I'm saying? The One Night in Miami.
Yeah, that's
everybody who gets it, you feel like, hey, that's Malcolm.
Yeah,
for real though.
But I mean, you got to go there.
You have to go there.
You have to go there to make it believable.
Right.
And then, you have to tap into, and a lot of people play with spirits. Like, I believe, everybody still walking around here, and your energy is still around here.
Right.
So it's like, hey man, I want somebody to play me right. Let me step into him real quick.
I got you.
Let me step into him real quick because you're not finna do me crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then you see so many biopics that be bad.
Yeah.
So
especially
it is good that, those people, they for the most part have these iconic roles and you gonna remember them anytime that they played those type of people.
Yeah.
A lot of the outlet is, unfortunately going to the drugs though.
Yeah.
And it seems that I'm sorry to cut you off.
I mean, just because
way.
It's an isolation thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I done dibble and dabble with shit. So, it's an isolation thing. It is an escape, that it can make you feel. But they're taking it into places that we don't even know what they got to go through to get there.
Yeah.
So,
or come out of.
Out of.
For
so,
sure.
You
just never know.
Unfortunate. Then the people that you have around you is also very important, because they know your habits. So if they're enabling you to do it.
Yeah. And that's and if I can give my piece on it, the outlet that I see is that there is, to me, and I was just talking about the entertainment industry for a second. So there is so much, you want to be yourself, you want to be this,
but you got to live up to this.
But you got exactly
mystique that you created. You got to be this person that you're really not. You know what I'm saying? The superhero. the superstar, and people go at the end of the night. Most people go home alone.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And they're dealing with the problems alone.
Yeah,
and how they deal with them. Unfortunately, right now with the world that we in, they getting a bad mixture of some bad shit.
Yeah, that's a crazy thing in itself, because you see so much of the bullshit that's out there. These, not just the entertainment industry, but you see these kids, you see, you just see like you mentioned earlier, some of the dumb shit that happens in younger generations. And I feel like right now, I think they got some shit. I could be wrong, but it's called ZA or something to that.
Exotic, Zaza.
Some of that new, that
yeah.
I don't even smoke
that fucking
listen to those rap songs.
It's like that K2 or something, whatever that's.
All right, K2.
Yeah,
nigga, I'm on Reggie.
I'm on nothing. I'm sold.
I don't want none of that super duper whatever. I don't need that shit.
Cryptocurrency like.
Where's the Reggie? I need the Reggie.
But like
regular shit.
The biggest thing, man, you never know what it takes the next man to get up in the morning. Like, you know what I'm saying? You never know what it takes for that person to make it through the day. Like, so everybody's walking around with their bullshit all day,
all time.
You know what I'm saying? And it just take one little thing, you know what I'm saying, to set that next person off. Like, so that's why I just try to be respectful to everybody I encounter, because I don't want the wrong thing said, the wrong joke made, or, you know what I'm saying, whatever, and then that person explode on me, and it's not because of something that I actually did, but it's something that they walking around with themselves. You never know what that person is battling every single day.
Agreed.
You know what I'm saying? So
agreed.
But to answer your question, as far as, releases, I don't, man. I don't really walk around with stress. I try to, like, whatever happened that day, I leave it yesterday.
Okay.
Like, I just try not to. I just don't want to bring it over. Like, me and my wife get in an argument. I want to. Hey, let's talk about this shit now.
Yeah.
Because it's just too short, bro. You just don't know. And then I go outside and get in the car wreck, and then now that's the last time that we done spoke.
Yeah, and it was on.
You know what I'm saying? It was on some bullshit.
Right.
So
agreed.
I just try to resolve all issues. Try to make no enemies, and just try to live my life. Try to live my life right and sell you this here dresses. But like,
yes, sir. Fellas. Anything else I want to add?
Nah, man, this has been good, man. I appreciate
Absolutely.
you coming out, my man.
Oh, man.
Urban Trivia.
Yes, sir.
Again, tell the people what platforms they can get it.
Man, Amazon, urbantriviagame.com. But go to Amazon, man. Go to Amazon. I just got a call from Jeff Bezos' call. He was like, man, those fucking terrible towels, they're terrible. But we need some more urban trivia. And I was like,
hey, man,
all right, bro. Like,
what it takes,
I was like,
hey,
I was like, yo, Jeff, like, you sure? He was like, yeah, man. I hate the fucking Dolphins too, but man, those Cowboys, man, those Cowboys, they have a thing going.
Hey, you know this.
They have a thing going.
This could be a whole wasted fucking hour.
But for sure, we need that urban trivia, man. We need that.
Let's
product.
Get shit straight.
Right.
This shit could be a whole fucking wasted hour. We appreciate you. Let's not get fucking carried away.
And I just finished saying I don't want to make no enemies.
Right. This shit be straight in the can.
Right.
This shit come out 2025.
I ain't gonna take that long.
20 never.
The lost episodes be like Dave Chappelle. Lost episodes.
Nah, I appreciate you, man.
Man, I appreciate y'all, man.
Most definitely.
Hey,
so
close it out.
yes. So I got my own little game.
All right.
It ain't urban trivia or nothing, but I call this segment True to the Game. All right. 2 minutes. I'm gonna give each and every one of y'all a chance to answer. Answer with your first mind. It's 2 different topics, 2 different subjects. Just answer to your best of your ability. We got 2 minutes to knock this list out, all right? So, everybody got an answer, include myself, starting now. So, Donda or Certified Lover Boy?
Donda.
Shit. Donda.
Neither.
Damn.
You got to choose one.
Come on, man. Just do the shit, bro.
Certified Lover Boy.
I'm gonna say Donda.
Okay.
All right. If you had to choose between these 2 verses battle to see, which would you choose? Nas or Jay-Z, or Busta and T.I.?
Nas and
Hov.
Nah, T.I. Buster.
No.
I would say Busta and T.I. And I'm gonna tell you why, because you're not gonna get. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
You ask if.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Apple or Android?
Come on, man. Apple.
I'm Apple.
Android.
Both.
Y'all old.
You gotta pick one.
Pick one, dog.
Shit. You ain't let my both slide.
Apple, because my dog got an Apple.
There you go. All right.
Okay.
NFL or NBA?
NFL.
NBA.
NFL.
NBA.
You say NBA?
NBA.
Okay, I see you. You NBA too? All right. Cognac or tequila?
Cognac.
Cognac.
Neither.
But
Water.
You gotta pick one.
I'll fuck up some
Cognac, 'cause
goddamn
that's what I'm
brown
drinking.
tequila too. And Yeho.
R. Kelly or Chris Brown?
Chris Brown. I ain't getting my,
Hey,
man.
I'm choosing Aura.
UrbanTriviaGame.com.
Choosing Aura, man.
I'm going with R. Kelly too, man.
Aura.
That man's issues.
You gotta choose one, P.
That man's issues ain't, man, he choosing R too.
Hey, ain't that like peeing on the motherfucker?
Is there?
Loyalty or love?
Loyalty.
Loyalty.
That shit overrated.
Okay. $10,000 or $10,000 in stocks?
$10,000 in
$10,000.
10 racks. I'm taking the racks.
Watch me flip.
Taking the stock?
Watch me flip this shit.
Domestic car or foreign car?
Foreign.
I'm gonna say domestic.
Foreign. I drive a
And
foreign.
I'm pulling.
I'm about to say you got it.
Foreign.
J. Cole or Kendrick Lamar?
Jay.
J. Cole.
Okay. I say J. Cole.
Damn, how many more minutes?
We
you
good.
got?
We good. It's
Okay,
over. It's
shit.
over. It's over. I got a few more, but you know we ran out of time.
I wish we could talk about that.
Well, hey, again, B, appreciate you coming through
man,
Urban
appreciate
Trivia. For all of our listeners, thank you so much for rocking with us through 35 episodes. We
Like,
appreciate
share,
you.
subscribe.
All
No
that.
time it is.
Until next time, Cognac Crew, Unmasked Podcast. We out.
Be blessed.
Yeah.
Life. For every little black child, this is life. For every single parent, this is life. For every brother behind bars, this is life. Hold your head.